we have got to talk about Bitcoin. So I was looking at the 2-month chart here while I was on the train traveling, and I saw something super duper scary here. So we're going to be looking at the last 4 months. So we're talking from March through June, and then we've got this candle here that we're looking at right now. That is July and August. But the ominous part here is if we zoom in, let me get in here. If we zoom in, and if the iPad will cooperate, these right here, tweezers, those are tweezers right there. And it is forming a third one with a nice long wick here. If we go and venture beneath, honestly, $60,000 here, 60,005, if we go under that on the 2-month and open beneath it the next month. So if we close August out under it and we open up September down there, that is bad. That's real bad. And we'd be looking at potentially coming all the way down to support, which on this chart is going to be all the way down here at about $43,000. That is a bit scary. Now, it's not all doom and gloom because it has to close underneath the bodies of these last two candles, which are back here, that, you know, from the March and the May to June one. It has to close beneath those, which both are sitting at about 6,500. So 60,500, excuse me. So under 60,500 on the 2-month is bad news bears there. And notice here, every single time we get those tweezers on the 2-month, right? We got tweezers back here, November 2021, and September 2021, those 4-month candles right there, tweezers there. Down here before those two, right, we had tweezers down here on May to July. There's tweezers that went up and then tweezers that came down. It does seem to respect those on this chart. Also, we had tweezers here in 2017, November and January. That one, tweezers, and then we came down. And then again right here, May 19, July 19, tweezers came down. So it does on the 2-month chart tend to respect them. We also got them back here in 14, November 14, January 14, that 4-month candle formation there, tweezers down. So we do tend to respect the tweezers on the 2-month chart. So I will be watching that super, super closely. We also got back down here in 2022, the May, June, July, August, as well as the September, October ones. We got nice long wicks at the bottom there. Then we had a false breakdown and then a reversal on the way up. But I guess there was also tweezers here from July and September, which led to that false breakdown and then the rapid ascent afterwards. So we are looking for potentially this resulting in a move down, like I said, to that like $43,000 area, possibly lower, but that is where support would be initially on the 2-month chart. Now, if we go to a 1-month chart, it's a slightly different. Well, actually, let's go to 2-week chart first, because that's where there's another scary thing here. So 2-week chart, we've got the MACD crossed under on the 2-week chart. That's bad. If we get price here on the 2-week, if we get price underneath 59,600 on the 2-week and open up beneath that, so if we close a candle beneath that and open up beneath 59,600 on the 2-week chart, that is where we're going to have a bad time, especially since on the RSI we're sitting right on 49, which is just barely in bear territory. The MACD is in bear territory. If we close beneath what I was thinking was a bull flag before, if we close beneath that, we are going to come down quickly to the bottom down here of this candle right here, which is 56. And then if that doesn't hold, which I don't see why it would necessarily, we're going to come back down to 53, which is the very bottom of this channel that we've been in since February here. And if we get beneath that, if we manage to get beneath that, we will be looking again, like I said before, about 48,000, where we find slight support. And then if we go further, yeah, that 41 to 43 is really where we would find much stronger support on Bitcoin if we find this coming lower. And there is a good chance, there is a chance this could happen. So you want to watch that 59,600 level on the 2-week chart, 60,600 on the 2-month chart. And if we go to the 1-month chart, yeah, that's also not looking super duper good here. We are seeing, yeah, 58. Same thing on the 1-month, like 59.6. Same with the 2-week there. There was one more thing on the 2-month. there was an RSI divergence. You can see here we had RSI was way higher. Well, one back here, right? There's three in a row here, right? We had price lower back here in November 2017 and RSI up at 97. In 2021, RSI, was up, we were up at 60 some odd $1,000, while RSI was at 95. Now we went up to over $70,000, but RSI never went above 76. So there is an RSI divergence along with these bearish tweezers, which is giving me a little bit of cause of concern. Now, what we're going to want to watch is on the 2-month one, like I mentioned, that level that just beneath those two candles there at the 60,600 level. We want to watch that on the 2-month. We also want to watch the MACD on the 2-month. If these green bars turn white, we're going to be having some trouble there. We're going to have some bad times. Let's take a look at the monthly. Let's see if the monthly started curling over. Yeah, the monthly is already printing white. It was already printing white on the MACD, so that is not good. That is not what we want to see. That tends to lead to weakness. Now, if we get a green bar come through, if the on the monthly we see those white bars start turning green, we're gonna feel a little bit better about that. But right now it's a little bit concerning. So that is what I'm bringing to the table there. And of course, if Bitcoin does that kind of a drop, we're going to see big drops in the miners. We're going to see big drops in MicroStrategy. We're going to see big drops in Coinbase. We're going to see drops in Block because they have a lot of Bitcoin. We're going to see drops in Tesla. They have a lot of Bitcoin. We're going to see drops in basically anything holding Bitcoin if that happens here, if we get that dramatic of a sell-off. Now, I don't think it would last long. I really don't think that it would last long. I would look at it as a buying opportunity. I'm not bringing this to you to say that the sky is falling. I'm bringing this to you to make you aware that you could see big, deep red in your portfolio, but not to, not to panic. I'm not going to panic when I see that. I'm actually looking at this as a potential area to reload in, maybe September, October time period, maybe earlier if the sell-off comes earlier, but I am prepared for this sell-off, and it's important that you're prepared for it as well. Get your game plan ready if this is to happen. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, just that it could, and if it does happen, be prepared, not scared. That's what I wanted to say. With that said, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store. Link will be in the description as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.